It seems like most of us are trying to reach some level of stability. We're each wanting a new beginning, needing to realize that we have the power in our own hands. Some of us are having to walk away from old situations and are really looking back at those things. I'm getting that a lot of people are defending themselves against some sort of authority figure. And in doing so, we are learning to create our own new world. How to find that emotional fulfillment. But we're juggling the fact that it's not secure. The thing is, walking away from this stable situation that we're having to walk away from is exactly what we need for our healing, to reach our spiritual goals. We're having to walk away from that stability. What we once thought was impossible can be created. We can be emotionally fulfilled. We can have that passion back. We can create this reality. Some of you are defending a home situation, but realizing it has to come to an end. But there's definitely a feeling of trying to hold on. You can't reach your goals by holding on to the past, especially if the past is hurtful. So the lesson now is about, it's not ignoring stability, but it's about not expecting stability from someone in authority, someone who's controlling, someone who is without emotion. And this struggle, this battle, this juggling has been going on for a long time. It's like you're looking at this passionate new beginning, but you're also very guarded. For some of you, you just want to feel as if somebody cares, right? That somebody cares about how you feel and what's going on. And for some of you, in your love, in your career, things like that, it was so close, but it just never really hit that mark. And so you're making a huge change, or you're needing to make a huge change because there's been a lot of inner conflict that's been going on. And it's really more to the fact that you've been giving your power away. You had hopes and dreams, and you felt like they would never come true. You would try to manifest something, and you would just find yourself stuck. But as you learn to find that inner strength and to cut out certain things in your life, you'll start to notice, and it'll be small at first, but you'll start to notice a stability that you created on your own. But there's a lot of fear around that. For some, it's because of what other people may say to you, or you may feel like you're not taking care of your obligations, or maybe you feel like this new beginning just isn't enough to sustain, or there's no guarantee. And there's been a stillness because of this. Some are afraid of going out and doing things on their own. For some of you, you're feeling really overwhelmed by, I guess I want to say it's almost like being silent, more calm. But in doing this, you're able to focus on not just the ending, but also the lessons, the details. You're more able to connect to and accept and understand and come into an agreement within yourself about the haziness of what your life had become. And when you make this choice and you move forward, even though you feel conflicted, when you put yourself out there and you speak the words and you live it, you're going to find a certain emotional maturity to it, a certain balance to it. You're going to see your drive come back to really want to make things happen. And you're going to really start to see so many changes in your life. Where it was once stagnant, everything starts to move forward and things start to transform. And little by little, you see more growth and you see more and more possibilities as your soul gets quiet and still. There's a little bit of a duality, but you have a choice to make. And you can either choose to stay in your head, to feel like you always have to defend yourself, or you can leave. Remember, nothing's written in stone. You can go back home, so to speak. But if the situation is not conducive to your growth spiritually, you do need to move away. I do see emotional fulfillment coming to the masses, to be quite honest with you. I see that there's going to be justice against those who have been wronged and balance in situations that have been imbalanced. But it's extremely slow. But it's also extremely sure to happen. Mental clarity is coming to these situations. New beginnings. People actually doing, not just thinking. The victory in our situations right now has everything to do with how we are expanding our energy, who we are giving it to. And in many cases, we're not giving it to ourselves or to the people who are most deserving of that energy. And so this is a call to be generous to yourself and to the people around you. To really extend that olive branch. A lot of us are going to be healing some very old situations, truth coming out about situations. And by healing these past things that really had us feeling bound, we start to move toward what it is that we really want in this life. But too many of us are looking back at the deception or lies or how we feel like someone took advantage of us, wishing that they would do something differently. And I feel like they are. There's going to be a leap of faith that happens on the behalf of those who have not been exactly forthright. They want to bring balance back into the situation, and they realize what's going on and they want to heal the situation, but they want to kind of do it in a way that doesn't expose them. Okay. So, intuitively, if you're one of these people, you know who I'm talking about. They have hidden knowledge. There's people here that are going through a lot of soul searching, trying to figure out how to right the wrongs. But again, like I said, at the same time, the ego side does not want to be exposed. And this is part of what's taking so long to get the justice or the balance in these situations. There will be people reuniting, getting to a higher level of commitment with each other. But I think this is also about people reuniting spiritually, especially when there's been heartache or some kind of deception. You may have been dealing with somebody who was not, I want to say it's kind of a stubbornness, wanting to stay stuck in this mindset of, I don't accept this, right? But those people are realizing that there's some commitments that they've been in that they need to cut out. They're realizing that this offer or this person that they rejected is actually the key to them being happy. They have a very protective shell around them right now, and that's why they're not seeing it. Some of these people are fighting off other people that you may not even know about. And it's overwhelming to them. It's a big struggle. It's very much, we've all been through this, where you've been struggling against several people or a group of people. And that's why there is no communication. That's why there's a break. That's why it's in a state of no movement right now. But there's going to be a new beginning after this challenge is faced and they've had time to heal. Okay? Because they're still holding on to their passion for you, their care for you. Though for now, some are just clinging to the stability. They remember the passion. Bye, guys.